And joining me in the studio are the Prairie Wildfire. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
And, it's great that you're here, not only because I've been serenaded since I walked in the studio by your music, but also we wanted you in here because Front Country's coming, and you're going to be the opening act at the Occidental, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, with me this morning, the members of the Prairie Wildfire is Sage Palzer, Morgan Blaney, and Holly Qualm. And are you excited about that night?
Oh, yeah, we're so excited.
Now, you guys have played. You guys have played the Occidental before, but this is an opportunity to open for a pretty fantastic band, Front Country.
Yeah, amazing. Oh,
yeah. So they're going to be coming. They're going to be traveling through. They're actually doing a festival up in Montana, and then they're on their way down to Denver, and they're stopping off really because of the association that they kind of gained through the bluegrass camp that where they met you. Mm-hmm. Somebody want to talk about how you got to meet Jacob and Melody and the rest of the crew?
Okay, well, they've been doing this bluegrass camp for kids for several summers now. I think we've all been doing it for a while. I've been doing it for maybe 3 or 4 years. We met Jacob and Melody have done it for as long as I've been doing it, and we met their band this last summer. Each summer a different band comes in, but this summer it was their band, and they were super nice to us. They're such great mentors. I can't imagine what it must be like to have all those kids in one place and be able to mentor them all at one time. So we were all really impressed with their work at Bluegrass Camp.
Okay. And so that's where you guys learned a lot about music, right? At the Bluegrass Camp?
Yeah, definitely. So,
Holly, move up closer to the mic there so they can hear what you have to say. So.
I've been doing guitar for about 5 years now, and I can't tell you how much of a wonderful experience Bluegrass Camp has been. It's just music, and the music is happy, and it's a great environment, and it's fun to learn and fun to play. So.
Okay, Sage, tell our listeners how the three of you got together to form the Prairie Wildfire.
Well, our music teacher, Lynn Young, we think that he was kind of plotting to get us together because somehow
Lynn, no, I don't think so.
Well, somehow all of our lessons ended up being back to back and kind of overlapping a little bit. So eventually, we just decided to do one lesson together and all played together with Lynn, and we loved it. So, and our anniversary is actually coming up on February 4th, so we're super excited for that.
Is that 1 year or 2 years?
1 year.
1 year. Okay, I was getting ready to ask how long you guys have played together. So, it's every time I hear you, I walk in the studio and it's like you sound even better than the last time I heard you, and so I'm real excited. So now on the 10th of February, and we've got the ticket sales are going on. They're going to sell about 110 tickets for the Occidental on February 10th. I actually have 2 VIP tickets. Wyoming Senator Dave Kinski had 2 given to him, and he can't make it because he's going to be down at the legislative session. And so he gave them to Bighorn Mountain Radio right here on 1450. So we're going to have a contest starting tomorrow. So it's great that the three of you here to kick off this kind of a contest. We're going to actually have a contest featuring one classic country artist each of the next 5 days, and then there's going to be a drawing at the end where they get those tickets. And we wanted you guys to come in and kind of open the competition, so to say. And so I'd like you to play a couple songs for us. What would you like to play first?
We'll probably do a song called Tennessee Rain that I wrote sometime last year. So.
Okay.
This is the first song that we've ever played together when we were with Lynn, so.
Okay. I'm going to move these microphones just a little bit closer to you, and then we'll get started. You listeners are in for a real treat. Just a minute. absolutely great. You know, your harmony gets better and better every time I hear you. Last Friday, I had Larry Brannian on, and he had won the Wyoming, Montana Auctioneers Conference, and he had great things to say about you. And he actually said that when you had some tapes there, and he said that they auctioned them off, and some of them were selling for like $200. I can believe it after listening to that.
That was his, or that was him.
Oh yeah,
That was him.
he was pickpocketing those people in there, huh? So, you've got I pulled up your Facebook page. You've got a Facebook page for listeners to go on. Just go on to Facebook and go Prairie Wildfire Band. And Sage, I've got a CD from your. Do you guys have any plans of doing a CD or anything like that?
We're working on it right now. So
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got plans for that.
Oh yeah.
We have
Oh yeah.
David Stewart's helping us with a lot of that. So.
Well, that's somebody that can really help you all out with that. So,
Oh, yeah.
so I want one when you're done, so I can play it. Karen, do you have anything?
Sure.
I didn't introduce you because I was going to visit with you in a little bit. Let's question you just a little bit. So you're kind of traveling these girls around to different places. So where have they been lately that people have enjoyed their music?
Well, as you said, they most recently did the Auctioneers gig. They've done some really primo gigs in town. They did the Gatchel Museum Fall Festival. They actually got their initial first gig was at the Bighorn Mountain Festival last year. That's kind of where they got their first big public audience, and they've kind of been rolling since then. We're up to over 40 gigs, I think. So,
Wow.
And we're headed down to Denver in a week or so, and we're not officially gigging there, but Front Country and other people go down to the Midwinter Bluegrass Festival, and it's a really fun festival. Morgan and her dad went last year, and musicians set up all over and play and get to enjoy each other's music and jam together. And so we're going to take the girls down there and see what happens. We're pretty excited about all the opportunities. We'll be playing at the Occidental probably here in the next week or so. We might even do an anniversary jam. We haven't decided yet. They're very busy girls. So, but we have
Well, they're
had
going to
lots
do
of
another
fun.
number for us, right? What are you going to do now?
Wildfire.
Yeah. We're gonna do the first song that we wrote together as a band called Wildfire.
Okay.
Thunder rolled across the sky. Two hearts meet for the very first time. Lightning flashed, I felt the flame.
awesome. That's great. Thank you, ladies, for those 2 songs. Now, I got to ask you, what grade are you in at school,
I'm
Morgan?
a freshman in high school.
A freshman? Sage?
I'm a
Grade.
7th grade.
8th grader.
Okay. So, Morgan, you're like the senior of the group, right?
Yeah, they don't let me forget it.
So, do each one of you have like somebody that you like, your favorite artist that you kind of like follow their music? Okay, Sage, who's yours?
Well, I don't necessarily follow her music, but my favorite artist is Deanna Carter.
Okay.
I love her stuff, so.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Holly?
I've always loved the Dixie Chicks.
Okay.
Yeah, their harmony, and they
They do have great harmony. Yeah.
they're wonderful.
Morgan?
This kind of goes against the genre here, but you've probably heard of her. She's really good. She's a singing bass player, which is why I love her so much.
Okay.
Her name is Esmeralda Spalding, but she's a jazz musician.
Mm.
She's amazing.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of unusual. So, but as a bass player, I could understand that. So,
Yeah.
so how did you guys choose the instruments that you play?
Well, I picked mine up the second year that I was at the Bluegrass Camp for Kids. And I didn't really know what to do, so I was like, well, I could try the mandolin, even though I didn't know what it was. So I eventually tried it, and we did the band thing in the Bluegrass Camp for Kids, where they get together a bunch of kids and you put together a song to perform at the festival, and I decided to play the mandolin in that, and afterwards, since I was borrowing one of the mandolins from the camp, afterwards I started crying because I didn't want to give it back, so eventually
It's got a very distinctive sound, and it's
Yeah.
it's actually my favorite musical instrument to listen to. So,
Yeah.
how about you, Holly? You get your guitar. So,
I got a guitar for Christmas in 3rd grade. I picked it out of the box and kind of started crying when I saw it because I was so happy. I
Really?
wanted one for a while. I started kind of playing it. I don't know how, but I did. And I just loved the sound of it, and it felt like an attachment to me, so
okay,
it was mine.
Morgan.
Well, same, like Bluegrass Camp. I went there, and I think I quit one of the classes because it made me cry. I hated it so much. And so I then got into vocal class, but I did not quit bass, and I went home the last day, and I said to my mom in the car, I found my thing. And I don't remember how old I was.
I think we were in the same bass class the first year that you played
I
bass.
think we were, yeah. And that's how I learned how to play the bass.
Well, the bass is big enough that you just can't leave it. You know, you can't forget it and leave it somewhere. It's a pretty good thing, pretty big thing
I
there.
also have a very large attachment to Lynn Young's bass because that's the first bass I ever played.
Is that the one you get to play at the Occidental, or is that, or do
No.
you take your own in?
I don't take mine in. There's a different one at the Occidental, and there's a different one at Lynn's. There's several around town.
It's a good thing she's a strong person because I would not be able to hold
Yeah,
on.
how much does that thing weigh?
You know, I haven't weighed it.
It weighs a lot.
We'll just leave it.
I figure I'm gonna have to carry it no matter how much it weighs. So.
Well, here's what we're planning on doing. I'm going to create a cart off of the 2 songs that you did because I've got them recorded, and so when we start the contest tomorrow, when I intro the song snippets that we're going to use, I'm going to open with one of your songs because it promotes not only that we're having a contest, but also promotes the front country appearance and your coming ahead of them on the stage. And so we would like to see a full turnout. I'm sure there will be 110 tickets will be sold. And then I'd like to have you back when we do the drawing, which will probably be like next Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'd love to have you come back in, and we'll do a couple more songs. So
Awesome.
We'd love to do that.
okay. Well, it's been a pleasure having you here. And how you got out of school, I don't know. But if you snuck out, I'm not going to say anything.
They did.
What's that, Holly?
Wink, wink.
Oh, yeah. Well, Dr. Chase has already been in, and I don't know if he saw my schedule, but I think he's pretty much aware that you're here. So they're probably listening in right now, aren't they?
That's terrifying.
Well, thank you, ladies. Karen, thank you for bringing them in. And like I said, we'll be playing your music on throughout this next week, and have you come back in next week and everything. Thank you very much for being here.